story time. I'm going to tell you the story of how I got catapulted out of the back of a freaking pickup truck. And some of you might be like, hey, out of the back of a pickup truck? How the hell did you manage to get catapulted up in the air and then land on your head? And so I think you're making this up. And I'm like, hey, I wish I was too. I hit my head so damn hard that day. Hey, like, I believe that's the only time that I've been actually knocked out as well. Besides, like, when I went in for surgery, but they didn't punch me in the face. Although, one of those surgeries, it felt like they punched me in my throat. But I'm getting off track. Well, one time, my aunt and my uncle, they came over. They were gonna help us with some furniture and some spring cleaning. We had paid them to help us and stuff. And my Uncle Don, and bless his heart, he was like, hey, Malachi, can you jump in the back of the pickup truck and grab, and I don't remember what he asked me to grab. To this day, I don't. And I was like, sure, Uncle Don, and I'll go get that. And my dumbass had always gone over the pickup gate. Never had a problem. Unlike today, where I always go over the wheel. Every time. And this is why. Because that gate, I had not shut it right, or somebody hadn't shut it right. I don't even remember if I was the one who last used it or not, because it's my memory of that day is kind of fuzzy. And Mom, you're watching this. I thought you were at work, but you remember this as yeah, I was climbing over the gate, the pickup gate, to get whatever my Uncle Don asked me to get. And next thing I knew, I was on the ground. My head hurt like hell, and I had a freaking goose egg like you see in like the Looney Tunes. And it's not on top of my head, but like the forehead ones that are like this, and there was like a scrape. It looked like tire tracks, no, not gonna lie. But no, I didn't get run over at the same time, thankfully. Now that would have been an even better story if I had survived. But, woke up, and I was just, it's like, oh crap. Then, because I was like in elementary school, I started getting all teary and stuff, and my mom and dad and Uncle Don are all freaking out over there, and Uncle Don's wife Karen and my aunt, she was over there chewing his butt out, and I felt bad for him because I had done that, and now he was in trouble. And my mom and dad are like, how many fingers? And I'm like, 2, duh, okay, no concussion. And how's your head? And they go, because the scrape was actually pretty bad, and so they're not trying to hurt me, but it hurt when they touched it, and I was like, ah! And they were like, okay, how about we get you cleaned up, we get you something cold, and then we go get you pizza. And I was like, okay, that sounds great. Can I get like something for my headache? And they're like, yeah. And I hear my dad say, hey, okay, if anything happens, and we're taking him to the hospital, okay? And I'm like, I heard that, but pizza. Let's go get pizza. And we first stop and get one of those mochaccino things that they had, at the time, they had started the mochaccino thing at our Dairy Queen. And I was like, oh, oh, this is pretty cold. And then, my stupid little kid self drank it too fast and got a brain freeze on top of this headache from flying up in the air. And yeah, apparently whenever I went over that tailgate, I flew straight up in the air and straight down, hit the freaking road, and that's what caused the goose egg. And miracle didn't break my neck, but then again, I was a twig at that time, so not enough weight, I guess. And back to the mochaccino thing. Brain freeze on top of pavement-induced headache. Not fun, and a lot of pain. And of course, being the little kid self I was like, ah! And they're like, hey, oh, it's okay. Put your tongue at the roof of your mouth. And I was like, okay. And then we went and got pizza. I didn't have a concussion, surprisingly. And the headache went away later that night. But man, that sucked. But yeah, that was the story of how I got catapulted out of the back of a pickup truck. And anyone just tuning in, and I'm about to end this once I get home, so you'll be able to watch it on the replay. Basically, hey, long story short, if you don't have time, I went to get something for my Uncle Don out of the back of his pickup truck, put my leg over that bed, words. See, I might even have long-lasting brain damage, I don't even know, but that was in elementary school. Oh well. I went over the tailgate. Next thing I knew, I was on the ground with a goose egg. Apparently I had flown straight up in there and got a pavement-induced headache. But anyways, if you want the full story, hey, just replay the video as soon as I end it. And obviously, I didn't have too much brain damage. I got into college, although I could, that might not mean anything. A lot of the people that run the college are kind of dumb. But let's end on a high note. Everybody have a good day, and I'll catch you later.